today? Happy Thursday. It's a little bit cloudy and muggy here in Vancouver today, so not as nice as yesterday. I hear there's going to be some rain later on, so pack your umbrellas and stay warm and dry. All right, so what's going to happen with our Thursday today? We're going to do a little bit of grammar review. So I understand that you were doing models on Monday. And so we're going to do a little bit more practice with that. After that, we're going to do some more listening. And it's going to be an interesting listening exercise on snortable chocolate. Chocolate that you don't put in your mouth, but you put in your nose. So that'll be pretty fun to listen to, I think. And then last, we have Breaking News English article, once again related to the coronavirus, so very relevant in today's climate. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? And let's see who's here today. Oh, June Kim is here. Good morning, Melanie. Thank you. Good morning, June Kim. Thank you for joining in. All right, yes. Sorry if I'm a little bit off today. I got a bit of a allergy thing happening, so if I say some funny things, I apologize. If I walk off screen and I blow my nose, I'm sorry. I'll try not to make it sound super gross today. Forgot my allergy meds, but it's okay. I'll get through this. We'll get through this. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so we're going to do this sheet a little later on with the models. First, I'm just going to put down some basic grammar notes to review what you guys learned on Monday. All right, let's take a look at what I have. Okay, so sorry, I didn't prepare the board ahead of time. My bad. So let's put our title, Grammar Modals. Okay, so do you guys remember what modals are? So for example, we have, let's see, we got can, and we have can't. What else do we have? We also have could, as well as couldn't. Okay, so let's start with these two models, or these four, sorry. Okay, so I think you guys know that can expresses ability. So for example, I can swim. I can swim. How about you guys? Can you give me an example sentence for this? Something you can do. What can you do? And also can't. So for example, I can't rock climb. I really can't rock climb. I have no abdominal muscles. And if you can, maybe tell me something you can't do as well. So tell me something you can do and something you can't do. All right, so even though it's not sunny, it's still hot and I gotta drink lots of water to stay hydrated. All right, so like I said, these are our first models, pretty simple, pretty easy. Okay, so let's move on to the next models. Could and couldn't. All right. Oh, and we have I can cook. Excellent. All right. Ji-un can cook. Am I saying your name right, by the way? I'm not sure if I'm saying your name correctly. Ji-un, hopefully. Okay, so Ji-un can cook. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. So now could and couldn't, and Ji-un can't swim. That's okay. Not everybody can swim. Thank you. Okay, that's so lovely when we have participation in the classroom. Love to see it. Now this could expresses past tense. So something that happened, something that you could do in the past. So let's say, for example, what could I do in the past? Oh, okay, so I got your name correct. Thank you for confirming. Now, okay, sorry, it's getting a little bit messy here. So in the past, I could do a cartwheel. Do you guys know what a cartwheel is? It's when you kind of go like on your arms and put your legs in the air. So it kind of looks like this. So here's step 1, and then here's step 2, here's step 3, and then here's step 4. So a cartwheel's kind of when you go around in a circle. Okay, new words. I'll put that down. New words. Cartwheel. So in the past, I could do a cartwheel, but now I can't do it. I could do a cartwheel. Now I can't do a cartwheel. And in the past, can you guys tell me something you could do in the past? So maybe when you were younger, what was something you could do? Maybe now you can't do it, or maybe you can, but what's something you could do in the past? Just give me an example. Okay, what is something I could not do? So maybe when I was 15, I couldn't drive a car. There we go. I did not know how to drive. Well, I was not allowed to drive. In BC, you're not supposed to drive when you are 15. So when I was 15, I couldn't drive a car. Now I can. Now I can drive a car, and I'm not bad at it. Haha. All right. So those are our can, can't, could, couldn't. So just remember, present tense, ability, past tense, ability. Okie doke. So if you want to take a picture, feel free to do so. I am going to erase the board in just a second. So get your cameras ready. All right, so here I go in 3, 2, 1. And let's get rid of these models. Okay, so these are the easier ones. Okay. So we're going to move on to the ones that are a little bit trickier, but it's okay. They're not super hard. Alrighty. So that's all done. Okay, what do we have? Okay. Let's do must. And let's do, wow, that's not how you spell it. Sorry, guys. Okay, come on, Mel, get it together. Mustn't. All right, so this looks like a mouthful. So basically, here's how you say it. Mustn't. So you can repeat after me. Mustn't. Now, what does mustn't mean? Basically, it is a shortened version of must not. So if you've seen my lessons before, you've heard me say this many times. English speakers are lazy. We like to shorten our words as much as possible. So we turn must not into mustn't. Now, when you're speaking or writing, it doesn't matter if you use must not or mustn't. It's totally up to you. But for the sake of this week's grammar lesson, try using mustn't as much as you can. But outside of this lesson, not a huge deal if you switch between these two. They're both A-okay. Okay, so must. There are 2 meanings behind must. So one meaning is expressing requirements. So essentially, it's almost like a rule or a law. So like rules. So for example, when you go to the library, you must be quiet. So when you go to the library, I'll write this down. When you go to the library, you must be quiet. Excellent. Okay. Now, can you guys think of an example sentence with must? Maybe, for example, I'm going to do the first half of a sentence. So please complete this sentence. When you are driving, blank, you must, what do you think? There's many different things that you probably should do when you're driving. So I want you to complete this sentence. When you are driving, you must, or we must. Okay, I'll let you guys fill in the rest. There's many different answers you can put in here, so don't worry about getting it right or wrong. Okie doke? All right, so while you're typing out your sentence, let me grab more water. Okay, here's another example. On hot days, we must drink enough water. Because if we don't drink enough water, we're gonna die or we're gonna faint. We're not going to feel good. So on a hot day, we must drink plenty of water. So that's another example. Okay. So I'm not seeing any responses for this yet. That's okay. I'll let you guys keep typing that out. Okay. Now I'm going to go to must not because this is the same meaning as number 1 for must. So remember, this is going to have 2 meanings. I'm going to go over the second meaning later. But for now, let's do, so basically this is also stating requirements or rules. So for example, remember the library thing? So when you go to the library, you must not, you mustn't. Okay, you mustn't speak loudly. So basically, this is essentially the same kind of meaning as that you're talking about rules and requirements. When we go to the library, we must be quiet. When we go to the library, we must not speak loudly. So these 2 rules, very similar. All right, so that's the mustn't model. All right, I'm going to fill this out because I'm not seeing any answers or suggestions. So when you are driving, I think, let's say you must drive within the speed limit, for example. You must drive within the speed limit. If you don't, you're going to get a ticket. You're going to get a speeding ticket from the cops. So, for example, in Vancouver, this is a very common speed limit. Or this is very common in the cities. And if you go any higher and the cop sees you, you're going to get a ticket. Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention with these rules, basically they imply if you don't follow them, something bad is probably going to happen. So for example, when we go to the library, we must be quiet. If we're not quiet, we're going to get kicked out of the library. We won't be allowed in. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm going to get rid of this, but I'll let you take a picture if you need to. And if you guys have any questions or want me to explain anything in more detail, just let me know, okay? All right, so go ahead, take your pics. Gonna erase the board in 3, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 1, and this board is done. Okay, So let's get rid of mustn't. And let's do number 2. So this is still must. And this is the second meaning of must. So there's 2 ways we can use this model. Now the second one is basically you are clarifying certainty. Sir, oh my goodness, what is wrong with my writing today? Oh, I must do better at this writing. Certainty. So basically, you're sure about something. You're sure about something. About something. Okay, so let's see. And oh, nice. June gave me a very good answer. She said, when you go on a trip, you must have a passport. Good. Okay. Let me erase number 1, and then yours can be our new example. Very nice, very nice. Okay. When you go, and then remember, we usually say go on a trip. So usually that's how we say it. Go on a trip. You must have a passport. So this is funny. Last night I had a dream, or a nightmare actually, where I was traveling and I didn't get my passport stamped and I got in big trouble. It was an awful dream. So it's funny that you mention this travel example. Good example. Thank you. Nice. Okay. So let's say you're clarifying certainty or you're sure about something. So this one's a little bit trickier to explain, but I'll do my best. So let's say, for example, we're going on a trip. Okay, maybe we're flying to Germany. Okay, we're gonna have some Wiener Schnitzel, gonna have some German beers, gonna have a good time, yeah? And you get to the airport, you're ready to check in, but you can't find your passport. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's pretend. Okay, so you're at the airport and you're like, I can't find my passport. I can't find my passport. So you think, oh, I must have left it on the counter. You remember where you left it. Okay. I must have left it on the counter at home. Okay. So sorry, I used a past tense example here, and maybe that was not the best way to explain this. So basically, you are almost certain, you're almost sure that your passport is back at home on the kitchen counter. You're pretty sure. It's not in your bag, it's not in your suitcase, so it must be at home. Okay, so this is not explaining rules or regulations. This is explaining something you're certain or pretty sure about. Okay, now let me think of another example. Okay, so here's the second example. So let's say we're walking down the street and we see this really handsome, good-looking guy. Wow, oh my God, that man is beautiful. Mwah, nice, handsome man. Oh, okay, that man is so handsome. But he's too handsome. So he's probably not single, right? He's probably married. Oh, he must be married. I'm pretty sure he is married. He must be married to someone. So no way he's single. He's far too handsome to be single. Okay, so That is the second way you can use the modal must. Do you guys understand this? Does it make sense? I know it's a little bit funny, but hopefully you get the idea. Maybe you guys can make up an example sentence yourself. I can help you out, actually. I'm going to give you the first part of a sentence. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe, let's say, that woman is wearing really expensive clothing. Maybe she has a Louis Vuitton bag and she's got Chanel glasses and all this amazing stuff. That woman is wearing really expensive clothes. So she, and you're going to put the modal here, she, what do you think? She must, she has a lot of something. See if you can complete the sentence. See if you can think of what I'm thinking of. So I'll let you finish that up. I'm going to erase this half of the board though. If you need to take a picture, go ahead, take a picture of the second half. But I'm gonna get rid of it in 3, 2, 1, and she gone. Okay. Okay. So let's get rid of all this. And I'll let you guys finish this. See if you can complete this sentence for me. All right. And let's see. We have must, can't, may, might, could, couldn't, should, shouldn't. Whoops. And didn't need to. Let's do needn't. Needn't. And, okay. So, needn't. What does that mean? Once again, lazy English speakers. We're going to shorten need not. So we turn need not into needn't. So this expresses something you don't. So this is something you don't need to do. Need to do. So, for example, like June said earlier, when you go on a trip, you must have a passport. So you absolutely need it. Now, so the opposite, you needn't. You don't have to. So let me think of something. Let's see. When you go to the beach, something you don't really need. You needn't bring, let's see. You needn't bring a lot of money. There we go. So when we go to the beach, you're not spending a lot of money. You're just there to have fun and relax. So when you go to the beach, you needn't bring a lot of money. Just a little bit. So you don't need to bring a lot of money. You needn't bring a lot of money. Okay. And I'm going to explain the last one. Okay, so let's get rid of must. And I didn't see anyone put an answer here. So I'm going to fill it out. That woman is wearing really expensive clothing. So she must be rich. She must be rich. She probably has a lot of moolah, a lot of money. She must be rich, probably. Okay, good try, guys, good try. Okay, last model, then we can move on to our worksheet. Sorry I'm taking so long. Yeah, we can always do some more grammar practice in the next class as well. So, didn't need to. Didn't need to. So, think of this as the past tense of needn't. So, basically, in the past, you did something, but you didn't have to do it. So let's say, for example, I am going to my friend's dinner party, and I thought, you know what? It would be really nice if I brought a bottle of wine. So I bring a bottle of wine, pardon the awful drawing, and so then my friend, so this is the dinner party, yay! And I'm like, hey friend, I brought some wine. And then maybe they say, oh, you didn't need to bring wine. You didn't need to bring wine because we already have a lot of wine here. Woo, it's a party. Okay, so we already have plenty of wine. So we have a lot of wine. Usually this is a polite thing to do if you're ever invited to someone's house for dinner, by the way, in Canada. Usually it's nice to bring a bottle of wine. Sometimes though, people will say, oh, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to bring a bottle of wine. Sometimes when my parents bring bottles of wine, they get told that, like, oh, you didn't need to do that. Okay, so basically, I did something in the past, I already did it, but I didn't have to. All right, so that's our final model. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna call it quits for practice. Unless you guys would like to try one more practice sentence. Maybe let's do one more practice sentence, actually. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this part, the needn't. All right. And let's do a practice sentence with didn't need to. Okay, let me think of an example to help you guys out. Okay, let's see. So maybe because my friend had already bought tickets to here. Okay, so I would like you guys to try and fill out this sentence using didn't need to. So it's going to be connected to buying tickets. So think about something you did already, but you really didn't have to because your friend already bought tickets to go see Justin Bieber live in the flesh in concert. Okay, so please complete this sentence. Go ahead. No pressure. Then we're going to move on to the worksheet after. Can't believe I'm already halfway through my water. That's insane. I am very thirsty today. My, oh my. Okay, so I think we got all the models done. All right, I know there's a bit of a time lag, so maybe you guys are typing this guy out here. Oof. All right. Any thoughts? Any ideas? Okay, so I'm going to let you keep typing it out. I'm going to erase this half of the board, but don't stop. Ah, good. Okay, thank you, Jiyun. Excellent. Okay. I didn't need to. Excellent. I didn't need to. And remember, not bought tickets, but buy tickets. Okay. So sorry, I probably should have I'm going to give you guys another example. Okay, so let's say I didn't. So this is past tense. So remember, because did, the past tense of do becomes did. So did is already in past tense. I didn't need to, let's see. I didn't need to drive to work today. So drive, this is the second verb. So we already have a past tense. So this is going to be present tense or simple form. I didn't need to drive to work today. Okay. All right, is that okay, guys? Is that clear? I just want to make sure you guys understood that because you already have a past tense, this becomes a present tense. Okie doke? All right, are we ready to start the worksheet? Let's give this a go. I think we're ready. I think we can do this. Now, we're not going to do every single question. It's way too much. Okay, you're clear. Okay, excellent. Thank you, June. I appreciate you clarifying. Nice. Okay, so maybe we're just going to do like 5 or 7 questions from here. So please pull this one out. Yes, okay. And I'm going to get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. And we're going to also erase this. And do you guys have any other questions about the grammar or the models? If not, that's totally fine. But if you want clarification at any time, just let me know. Okay, let's do number 1. Okay, so let's pretend you're going to meet your friend at 3 o'clock. And let's say, hey friend, I'm on my way, but your friend says, oh, you've got plenty of time, so you blank hurry. So we have a lot of time. We don't have to hurry. So which of these models are we going to use? Sorry, I should maybe write the models over here. So we can either use can, can't, could, couldn't, must, mustn't, needn't, and didn't have to. Didn't have to. Okay, so these are the models that you can put in our questions. So, what do you think we're going to put here? Oh, you got plenty of time. Don't need to hurry. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to hurry. So, you can't hurry. You can hurry. You could hurry. You couldn't hurry. You must hurry. You mustn't hurry. You needn't hurry. You didn't hurry or didn't have to. So remember, this is present tense. So we're not going to be using a past tense model. So that's my hint for you there. So go ahead and type in your answer. Oh, we got a like. Thank you, Eduardo, for liking us. Woo! Okay. Now let's also prepare number 2. Okay. There's a knock. So you're at home. You're sitting at home, just chilling, and then there's a knock at the door. I'm expecting Paul. Oh, it be him. It be him. Okay, so thank you, Jiyun, for answering number 1. You didn't have to hurry. Oh, sorry, didn't need to. Oops, sorry, and when I said didn't have to, didn't need to, my bad, sorry. Although didn't have to, didn't need to, both, it's pretty much the same thing. So it usually doesn't matter if you say didn't have to or didn't need to. All right, Jiyun, you are so close. Like I said, this is the present tense. So didn't have to is the past tense. So what's the present tense of didn't have to? You're very close. Or sorry, didn't need to, didn't have to. You're very close. So you have got plenty of time. You, hurry. You're close, June. You're very close. But think of the present tense version of didn't have to. See if you can fix it. Okay, so I'll leave it blank for now. Okay, and like I said, number 2. There's a knock at the door. Oh, I'm expecting Paul. Paul is going to come today. It, be him. So here, you're pretty certain it's Paul. You're pretty sure it's Paul. So which model is it going to be? It can be Paul. It can't be Paul. It could be Paul. It couldn't be Paul. Must be Paul, mustn't be Paul, needn't be Paul. So you have a plethora of options to choose from. Okay, and let's do number 3. Okay. So let's say you're trying to make a phone call. Oh, I can't get my phone to work. It's blank, out of order. Be out of order. So to be out of order means it's broken. It's not working. Okay. And what's the model that's going to go here? Any thoughts? Ooh, I'm so sweaty today. Yucky. Hope that's not showing up on camera. Oh, my nasty sweat beads. Oof. Okay. So I'm not seeing a response for number 1. Okay, so like I said, didn't have to is close. If this sentence was in the past tense, that would be correct. But because this sentence is in the present tense, what you could say is you needn't hurry. You needn't hurry. So basically, you don't have to hurry. You needn't hurry. Very good try, though. Good try. Okay. What about number 2? What do you think number 2 is? So actually, number 2 and number 3, it's the same thing. You kind of have, you're certain or you're sure about something. So, okay. Paul is coming to my house today. So it's probably him. I'm pretty sure it's him. Okay, my phone, I'm trying to make a call, but nothing's happening. It's probably broken. I'm pretty sure my phone is broken. So what's the model you're going to put here? Take some more coffee. Oh my, this coffee is very bitter. Oof. Whew. Okay, I'll leave this blank for now and let you guys go ahead and fill it in as best as you can. And let's get rid of number 1. And let's see. Let's do number 6. I think number 6 would be a good one. She blank be 35. Okay, so number 6. So let's say you're meeting someone's friend and she says, I'm 35 years old. And you're like, oh, okay. And then later you talk to your friend, your other friend, you're like, she can't, wow, 35? Huh, no way. Oh, must, yes, June, thank you, good. It must be him. And I can't get my phone to work. It must be out of order. Good job, nice, good stuff. Sweet, well done. Okay, so let's get rid of number 2 and number 3. Okay. And like I said, we're kind of skipping through some of these. We're not doing every single one. Okay, So you meet this person, she says she's 35, but she looks older than that. She looks like she's 45 or 50. You're like, okay, she looks like she's 45 or 50. She's not 35. No way she can be 35. Okay, that's kind of mean, actually, but what do you think? So which model are we going to use? Remember, this is present tense, so we're probably going to use one of the present tense models. What do you think? And a negative one. So she can be 35. She can't be 35. She must be 35. She mustn't be 35. So what do you guys think? Remember, she doesn't look 35, so think carefully. And let's do number 9. Okay, so Anne stayed in bed this morning. Oh, she got to sleep. Why? Why is Anne still in bed this morning? Because she blank go to work. Go to work. Okay, so remember, this is a past tense. So Anne stayed, ed, stayed, past tense. Anne stayed in bed because she blank go to work. So what do you think the answer could be for here? Okay, and let's see. So we got an answer for number 6. She must not be 35. Ooh, good try, good try. Remember, must not and mustn't, it is for rules. For example, when you're in the library, you must not speak loudly. When you're at school, you must not smoke in the classroom. That's a silly example, I know. So must not be 35, not quite, because it's not really a rule. Good try though. Think of it as an ability. An ability, that's my hint. So for example, I can swim and I can ski. This might be a bit of a tricky one now that I think about it, but see if you can guess the answer. And let's see if you can do number 9 as well. So number 9. So again, remember, it's past tense. So it sounds like, does she have work today? No, she doesn't have work today. So she can sleep in all day. Lucky her. So Anne slept in this morning because she go to work. Okay, so I'll let you fill that in. And maybe we'll do one more from here. Let's do number 13. Number 13. When I was in school, I blank do a handstand. Handstand. But now I'm older, I blank do one anymore. Do one anymore. This is a good one because this is going to be a good tense practice. Okay. Okay, so number 6, the answer I was hoping for is can't. So this is referring to ability. So not a rule, but an ability. She can't be 35. Like, she looks too old. Again, this is kind of mean. So you want to be careful who you say this to. Okay, I'll leave this one blank for now. And this is going to be our last one. So what is a handstand? So some more gymnastics stuff. So a handstand is when you are basically standing upside down. Ooh. So this is a handstand. Can you do a handstand? I definitely can't do a handstand. Not now. When I was younger, yeah, kind of. But no, not now. Okay, so number 13, when I was in school, I blank do a handstand. So remember, this is going to be past tense. But now I'm older. I'm an adult. Now, So this is going to be present tense. So be careful of the tenses here. So remember, and we're referring to ability. So this is going to be ability. Let's see if you guys can do number 13. We got 3 minutes left. Make it count. Okay. Whew. Hot, hot, hot. Oh my. What do you think, guys? No answer for number 9 yet? Okay. So for number 9, what I was hoping is, so Sally slept in this morning because she didn't need to go to work. So remember, this is past tense. Didn't need to go to work. She has a day off so she can sleep in. So that was number 9. Good try. All right, last 2 minutes. Let's see if you guys can do number 13. When I was younger, when I was in school, I blank do a handstand. But now I'm too old. I blank do one anymore. So last chance, guys. Don't be shy. Oof. Oh, this coffee is brutal today. My goodness. Okay. Any ideas? Little handstandy, our handstandy friend. Now remember, yes, thank you. We got it. Okay, our answers are in. I could do a handstand, but now I am older. I can't do a handstand. Oh dear. How about you? Could you do a handstand when you were younger? Could you do one? You could just say yes or no, or you could type out a whole sentence. I could do a handstand. Yeah, let me know. Like I said, I could do a handstand when I was younger. Now I can't. Too bad. Okay, so we are coming up to the end of our first lesson now. So that was the grammar. Now, let me know if you would like to do more grammar practice for the next class or not. We could do a little bit more before we go on to our listening. Or we could just go straight to listening. All right, so 10-minute break. Enjoy your break and see you soon. Bye-bye. Back. Hope you had a nice break. Okay, so I just saw Jiyun's comment about a handstand. No, couldn't do a handstand in the past. Totally fine. It's tricky to do a handstand. Thank you for your response, by the way. Okay, so I think we've actually had enough with grammar today. You guys are going to be doing more grammar practice tomorrow. I think I would like to move on to our next activity. So it is a listening activity called Snortable Chocolate. So I would like you guys to pull this sheet out now if you can. Now, let's talk about the title here. Do you guys know what the word snort means? So this is a verb and it involves your nose. So for example, you can see with your eyes, you can hear with your ears, you can bite with your mouth or taste with your mouth. Now your nose, you can smell, or you can snort, which is like an aggressive smelling. So it sounds like this. That is snorting. It's very kind of a loud, unpleasant. It's an aggressive sniff. So essentially, snortable, that means you can snort it. Snortable chocolate. So this is going to be a very interesting listening exercise. So you can look here, I drew a picture, not a very nice one, but here you can see there's chocolate powder and he is like snorting it into his nose, into his nostrils. So there are other drugs you can do this with. I'm not going to name them, but I think you get an idea. But apparently you can do it with chocolate now. Oh, who would have thought? Pretty crazy, hey? Okay, so let's do a little bit of a warm up. Okay, so we're gonna have a quick discussion on chocolate. So I want to ask you guys, do you like chocolate? Yes or no? And if you like chocolate, if you like chocolate, why? Why do you like chocolate? If you don't like chocolate, why not? I'd like you to type out your answers. For me, yes, I like chocolate quite a bit. I think I like milk chocolate and dark chocolate the best. Maybe I like 60 to 70% dark chocolate. So this refers to how much cocoa or cacao is inside the chocolate. And all right, yes, Jiyun says she likes chocolate. It's sweet. Yeah, it's very sweet. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, chocolate is very sweet, especially milk chocolate. Once you get up to like 70 to 90% cacao, it's not very sweet anymore. But yeah, I think most people like chocolate. So let's talk about chocolate products. So what chocolate products are most popular in your country? What kind of chocolate products are really popular in your country? So for example, in Canada, I think chocolate bars are pretty popular in Canada. So we got lots of chocolate bars like Snickers, O. Henry, Kit Kat, what else? We have so many chocolate bars, it's crazy. But yeah, so chocolate bars are very popular in Canada. What else? Chocolate ice cream is also pretty popular in Canada. Chocolate ice cream. And what else? Oh yeah, also here, chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is extremely popular, I think. Sometimes I drink chocolate milk, not often. But yeah, so I think these are some very popular chocolate items here in Canada. And yeah, let me know if you have any popular chocolate products in your country. It might be the same as us, I'm not sure. Yeah, Okay. And, oh, here's a question. So these kind of products, these chocolate products, when are they consumed? Let's see. Oh, in Korea, chocolate candy. Okay. Kind of like chocolate bars maybe, or like smaller chocolate candies like this size perhaps. Yeah. I don't think I've had chocolate candy from Korea before, but I guess I'll have to try it. Now, so in Korea, how often do people eat chocolate candy? So, for example, in Canada, I think it depends on the person, but you shouldn't eat this every day. So, maybe like once a week, or sometimes on special occasions, like at a party, or maybe if your child did really good on their test, they can get chocolate bar as a prize. My parents would do that sometimes. If I did really good on a test, or if I helped around the house, once a week, they would get me a chocolate bar or something. Okay, so yeah, small chocolates, I see. Cool, okay, I'll have to try sometimes. So, Jiyoon, do you guys eat these small chocolates often, like every day or once a week, once a month, maybe once a year or a couple times a month? Are they pretty popular, commonly eaten? Some people drink chocolate milk every day in Canada. So some people drink it every day, some people don't. I think most people don't drink chocolate milk every day, but I've met people who always have chocolate milk in their fridge. Not super healthy because it has a lot of sugar, so you have to be careful about this. Like I said, it's rare for me to eat these. I don't eat these on an everyday basis, maybe like 2 times a month for me, max. Cool, okay, so I think that's a good little warm-up booster. So let's get rid of all this mess at the bottom. All right, and I think it's time to move on to part 2, energy boost. Okay, have you guys ever heard the term energy boost before? So this is a fairly common word in English. So you know what energy is, right? It's what makes you move and go. So if you have a lot of energy, you can do many things. You can run fast, you can do a lot of things. If you have low energy, you can't do very much. So when you have low energy, sometimes you need an energy boost. So a boost is something that helps you go somewhere. So typically we use energy, and usually we use boost together with energy. But to boost something means to make it go up or go forward. So an energy boost helps you get energy. Okay, thank you, Jiyoon, for answering. So you eat chocolate maybe once, you mean once a week. Okay, yeah. Maybe once a week. So this is a good term. Once a week. So if you eat it once a week, you say that. Or if you eat it twice a week, you could say twice a week. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so for energy boost, things that give you energy. So here we have, we have a chart. We have good things and we have bad things. All right, okay. So good things and bad things. So let's start off with our favorite chocolate. Okay, so sometimes when you want an energy boost, when you want to have more energy, people might have chocolate. So what are some good things about chocolate? Can you think of any good things about chocolate? What do you think? So let's say, for example, I'll give you one example. Maybe usually, not always, usually it's cheap. It's pretty cheap. So usually it doesn't cost too much money. Do you guys have any other ideas? Good things about eating chocolate for energy. So you could just give me one good thing. And alternatively, let's think about bad things. What are some bad things about chocolate? So, for example, not always, but sometimes it's not always healthy because there's a lot of sugar. So this is especially milk chocolate. Especially milk chocolate. If you get like the really dark chocolate, it can actually be healthy for you. Apparently, so I've been told. So cavity, okay, thank you. Yeah, you can get cavities. Absolutely. If you eat too much chocolate, you can get cavities. Oh dear. Have you ever gotten cavities before from eating too much chocolate or sugar? I definitely have. I've gotten maybe 4 cavities in my life. It's pretty common. It happens. Okay, let me get some coffee. Okay. Okay, so one more good thing about chocolate, it has iron, which is a good supplement. Iron is very good for your body. So, but usually this is dark chocolate, like very dark chocolate. Dark chocolate. Okay. Okay, so that's good. We don't have to think of any other things for chocolate unless you want to. You can give me more suggestions. But I think, yes, okay, so you've gotten cavities too. It's okay, it happens. We all get cavities at some point, I think. Okay, let's move on to energy drinks. Oh boy, energy drinks. Okay, so energy drinks, they come in a can. They often look like this. So for example, Red Bull is one. It tastes kind of like pop or soda, sort of. So, do you like energy drinks? Do you guys like energy drinks? Me, I don't really like energy drinks. I don't like the way they taste, and I don't like the way they make me feel. I've had energy drinks like 2 or 3 times in my life, and I got so much energy that I got angry. Weird, I know, right? Very weird. But I know some people love energy drinks. Okay, so let's think of some good. Okay, so you don't like to drink them. Yeah, usually we drink these. Yeah, you don't like them either? Yeah, I don't like them. But some people like them. Can you think of any good things about energy drinks? Any good things? If you can. If you can't think of any good things, you can tell me some bad things. It's totally fine. I can think of like 1 or 2 good things. Let's see. Maybe I think there is lots of caffeine. Lots of caffeine. So caffeine is what you can find it's in coffee usually actually. So caffeine gives you a good energy boost. Caffeine is very good for that. So there's lots of caffeine for a cheap price. For a cheap price. So that's one good thing, I suppose. Let me know if there's anything else. And is there any bad things about it? Can you guys think of any bad things about energy drinks? Maybe too much caffeine, perhaps. Too much caffeine. So lots of caffeine is not always a good thing. So if you have too much, like your energy goes up, 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 but then it goes down really fast. So A lot of caffeine, not always a good thing. So yeah, be careful with energy drinks. They can be a little too much sometimes. Okay, so not seeing many suggestions for energy drinks. That's totally fine. But feel free to give me some more suggestions if you like. Okay, next one, jogging. Okay, you guys know what jogging is, right? So, woo! So here is a person. So jogging, you're kind of running along and you're moving your body. I used to like jogging. Do you like jogging? When I was younger, I actually loved to go jogging like 3 to 5 times a week. Lately, I'm not jogging as much anymore. I think I need to get back into it though. Okay, so let's think of some good things about jogging. Can we think of any good things? Or can we also think of some bad things too, if there are any bad things? So let me know, give me some suggestions, good things and bad things about jogging. Oof. Okay, no, I just like hiking. Oh, okay, nice. You know what, hiking can be good too. I also love hiking. I think hiking is nicer than jogging actually. And if you're going uphill, you're still getting an awesome workout. Good, yeah, no, I think hiking could be nice. Let's put hiking down below. Okay, we'll make it kind of more friendly. All right. All right, and Alejandro is in the house. Welcome. All right, so Alejandro has heard about bad experiences when you're mixing energy drink and alcohol. That is very true. So for energy drinks, it could be dangerous if mixed with alcohol. If mixed with alcohol. So this is actually pretty popular in Canada. Some people like to drink vodka and Red Bull together. I don't think it's a good idea, personally. I think it's kind of gross. But thank you for bringing that up, Alejandro. That's a good point. And back to jogging. All right, June says, jogging is good exercise. And so is hiking, yeah. So let's put jogging and hiking together. Good exercise, absolutely. Yeah, it's good exercise. You know, you're moving your body. Maybe you can build muscle. It's lovely, it's good for that. Nice. Let me know if you have any other good stuff or bad stuff about jogging. Well, it doesn't have to be bad, but maybe it could be like a disadvantage. It could be a disadvantage for you. For me, the bad thing maybe is I get super sweaty. You guys know what sweaty is, right? So it's when you got like lots of sweat coming down, you're like, oh my gosh. So, I mean, sweating is good for you. So maybe it could go under here, but I don't like being super sweaty. I find it kind of gross sometimes. So for me, it's a bad thing for me, but you know, it can depend on other people. All right. Good. Okay, feel free to write out some more. We're gonna move on to another category. Let's see. Okay, actually, maybe I think we're gonna move on to the listening because I don't want us to run out of time. I would love to keep going with this. I think this is fun, but I want to make sure we actually get to do this part. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get rid of this on the board. I'm sorry. So what I will do for the listening exercise is I'm going to play the listening exercise off of my phone, and I'm gonna put it close to my microphone so that you guys can hopefully hear the listening this time. So when we do the listening exercise, let me know if you can hear or not. Okay, so let's get rid of this whole board. Okay, and alrighty. So for listening, we are going to fill in the gaps. Okay. So let's see, we have 15 gaps we are going to fill in. So we got quite a bit. Let's see. All right, so we got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and let's put number 6. Okay, so here we got 3 separate words that are going to pop up. And we're going to have here 3 separate words that pop up here. Another 3. And another 3. And most of these are blanks of 3. Okay. So let's get ready to do this. We're just going to do a quick test. Just to see, like a quick listening test. I want to make sure if you can hear it. Don't worry about listening and filling in the blank. Just tell me if you can hear or not, okay? If you can hear the recording, just type in, yes, I can hear, okay? So tell me if you can hear this or not.
People now snorting chocolate to get high. This is breakingnewsenglish.com. A company in the USA has launched a chocolate powder that it says people can snort to get high. The product is based on the raw cocoa bean, which is where chocolate comes from. It is called Coco Loco, and the company claims it provides a drug-free energy high.
Excellent. Okay, I'm glad you can hear. Thank you for confirming. Okay, I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to play it one time the whole way through. And the second time, I'm just going to play half of it, and I want you to try and write in the answers. Okay, thank you for confirming, Alejandro. Okay, so we're going to do it for real this time. Are you ready? Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Snortable chocolate time.
People now snorting chocolate to get high. This is breakingnewsenglish.com. A company in the USA has launched a chocolate powder that it says people can snort to get high. The product is based on the raw cocoa bean, which is where chocolate comes from. It is called Coco Loco, and the company claims it provides a drug-free energy high. Coco Loco is manufactured by a company called Legal Lean. Its CEO, Nick Anderson, explained how he came to market his product. He said he first heard about people snorting chocolate in Europe. He initially thought it was a hoax, but then he tried it and realized that it had commercial prospects. Mr. Anderson told reporters that his company's chocolate product is probably equal to about 2 energy drinks. The powder is not regulated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Many doctors are concerned about whether the powder is safe. Toxicology expert Dr. Jason Russell warned that the product had the same risk factors as other energy supplements. He said there was a risk of increased blood pressure, insomnia, and increased heart rate. The HuffPost website said it was concerned that the product does not have an official ingredients list, so users do not know what is in it. The website recommended that people eat chocolate instead of sniffing it to make sure they do not suffer any health problems. Mr. Anderson said, "There are no health issues. It's been out 2-3 years. Everyone seems fine." This is Cynthia Hitz reporting from Pennsylvania in the United States.
Okay, so that was the listening exercise on snortable chocolate. All right, so how was that, guys? Were you able to understand it pretty well? Or was it a little bit difficult, so-so? Maybe you didn't understand anything? That's okay. Hopefully you kind of got it. Okay, so we're gonna listen again, And I'd like you to try to focus on filling out, especially number 1 to number 6. But if you want to fill out everything up to number 15, that's totally okay too. So I'm just going to play the first half of the clip, and let's try and fill in the blanks here. Okie doke? All right, so we're going to do this again. Okay, let's put you on. So get your pencils or your typey fingers ready, whatever tools you have. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
People now snorting chocolate to get high. This is BreakingNewsEnglish.com. A company in the USA has launched a chocolate powder that it says people can snort to get high. The product is based on the raw cocoa bean, which is where chocolate comes from. It is called Coco Loco, and the company claims it provides a drug-free energy high. Coco Loco is manufactured by a company called Legal Lean. Its CEO, Nick Anderson, explained how he came to market his product.
Okay. Sorry, I think that had 4 blanks. Let me double check how he came to. Okay, nice. Okay, guys, so let's try and fill in the blanks from number 1 to number 6. Okay, so can anyone tell me what number 1 was? A company in the USA, chocolate powder. What was the answer? So we got, begins with an H, and we got an L. So, a company in the USA, chocolate powder. You know what powder is? It's like sand, very small particles that people can snort. T-G-H. All right, any thoughts, any ideas? Were you able to catch any of the words here? So type in your answers now if you can. Tell me what you found. Tell me what you heard. Okay. And for number 3, the product, the raw cocoa bean, which is where? I'm humming a lot. Number 2, to get high. Excellent. Just 1 O, to get high. Nice job, you got it. Okay. Number 1 was has launched a. Okay, so this launch might be a new word for you guys. So to launch something, this is a verb. To launch means to release something. So for example, you guys know Nintendo Switch, right? It's a video game system from Nintendo. Nintendo Switch was launched back in 2017. So to launch means to be released to the public. So a company in the USA has released a chocolate powder. So now there's a chocolate powder on the market that people can snort like that to get high. So when you get high, your energy goes way up. You're like, woo, like this guy here. So this is step 1. This is step 2. He's feeling good. All right. Did anyone get number 3? Number 3 and number 4. Let me know if you got number 3 and number 4. Okay. Now let's do number 5 as well. So let me readjust these. So IP. So And number 4 is it. Yes, okay, where something comes from. Very good. Okay. 6. All right, 6 what? Oh, yes, okay. Number 6, HHCT. So there's the hints here. Now, can you guys guess what number 4 is for this part? Okay, so the raw cocoa bean, which is where, what's the stuff we like to eat called? So this is a cocoa bean. Not a very good drawing of a cocoa bean, but a cocoa bean turns into eventually, what do we call this? This is a bar. It's, okay. How, number 6, how he came to. How he came to is number 6. Good try. How he came to. Okay, so let's see if you guys can fill out the rest. Okay, let's listen to it one more time. Let's listen to the first half one more time and see if you can get the rest of the blanks. I know you guys can probably do this. Okay, so we're going to listen from number 1 to number 6 again, okay? Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
People now snorting chocolate to get high. This is BreakingNewsEnglish.com. A company in the USA has launched a chocolate powder that it says people can snort to get high. The product is based on the raw cocoa bean, which is where chocolate comes from. It is called Coco Loco, and the company claims it provides a drug-free energy high. Coco Loco is manufactured by a company called Legal Lean. Its CEO, Nick Anderson, explained how he came to market his product.
All right. Okay, so let's see if you guys can guess the rest of these blanks here. Give it one more try, okay? I know you can do it. All right. I'll give you guys a second. And that's the end of my energy boost. Yeah, good. Number 3. Thank you. It's based on. Good. All right, so number 3. The product is based on the raw cocoa bean. So basically, the product, the snortable chocolate, it comes from a raw cocoa bean. So what happens, the raw cocoa bean, this is where, what can you get from a cocoa bean? What kind of product can you make? Our favorite product, we love to eat it and apparently snort it now. I'll let you fill in the blanks. I think you can do it. You can do it. All right. And, okay, yes, somebody said chocolate. Yes, thank you. That is where chocolate comes from. So, this product comes from a raw cocoa bean. You make chocolate from these cocoa beans. And did we get number 5 at all by chance? Yeah, chocolate. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Number 5, did anyone get it? So, oh yeah, this company product. So this is called Coco Loco. So this is the name of the product they're selling. So it's called Coco Loco, and the company claims it blank. Any thoughts? This one may have been tricky. So all right. See if you guys can guess it. Maybe you're just typing and the time lag is affecting it. Okay, so going once, going twice, going 3 times. So the word here is provides. Okay, so to provide something means to give something. So this chocolate powder makes people get high, apparently. And let's see, it's not drugs. This is not drugs. It's apparently just chocolate. It's apparently just chocolate from a cocoa bean. So it gets people high, woohoo! And it's legal. It's not against the law. It's totally fine, apparently. So it's CEO, Nick Anderson. So CEO is basically the owner of the company, the director of the company. So he explains how he came to. So how did he make this product? We're going to find out now. So I'm going to erase this. Let's get rid of Melaine. Okay. So number 7, let's see. Blank, blank, blank. Number 8, blank, blank, blank. Number 9, blank, blank, blank. Number 10, blank, blank, blank. And number 11. Actually, let's just do 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just do these 4 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yes. Okay, so we're going to listen to the second bit now. So try your best to fill in the blanks here, okay? You ready? Oops, come on, work with me here, phone. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
He said he first heard about people snorting chocolate in Europe. He initially thought it was a hoax, but then he tried it and realized that it had commercial prospects. Mr. Anderson told reporters that his company's chocolate product is probably equal to about 2 energy drinks.
All right, so that was pretty quick. I'm going to fill in a few hints for you. So HFH and TIA. And next we're going to have a T, an R, another T, and finally E, T, A. Okay, so I'm going to do this part one more time, number 7 to number 10. So we'll do it one last time, so listen closely. Here we go. Let me just see if we're at the right spot.
To market his product. He said he first heard about people snorting chocolate in Europe. He initially thought it was a hoax, but then he tried it and realized that it had commercial prospects. Mr. Anderson told reporters that his company's chocolate product is probably equal to about 2 energy drinks.
All right, guys. So put in your answers now. Don't worry if you can't fill in every blank. Just try your best, okay? No stress, no stress. All righty. And let the answers pour in. Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe rain, maybe snow. So this is going to be short. Starts with an H. Anyone out there? Any thoughts? Okay. So I'm going to fill in the short ones. Okay, that's the only hint I'm going to give you. Then he tried it. Yeah, he. Okay, so he first heard. Okay, you got part of it. So basically, he said he first heard about people snorting this in Europe. So he heard over in Europe, people like to do this. Okay, and then what happened next? He initially thought, so at first he thought it was a hoax. Do you guys know what a hoax is? So this is a noun. A hoax, it's like a lie, like fake news essentially. It's not real. So it's like, that's not real. No way. But, all right, and number 9, good. He told reporters. Good, yeah, thank you. So past tense of tell is actually told. And reporters. So reporters, they are people who report things. Nice. So he told reporters that. Okay. And number 8, that's okay if you didn't get it. So number 8, he tried it. And so basically he heard about this in Europe and he thought it was fake. But then he tried it. So he tries this chocolate and he's like, whoa, oh my God. So he seems to like it. So he can sell it. It has commercial product. It has commercial prospects. He's like, wow, I can sell this chocolate. So he told reporters that his company, the chocolate product is probably about, so this last part, I'm just going to read out number 10, okay? So listen closely to number 10. So he told reporters that his company's product is probably equal to about 2 energy drinks. So here is Coco Loco, powdered chocolate, and he said something about it being similar to 2 energy drinks. So let's pretend these are Red Bulls. So what did he say? What's this? What's this called? His company's chocolate product is probably equal to about 2 energy drinks. Did you guys catch that? Okay, and yes, thank you, Alejandro. It's about equal to about 2 energy drinks. Nice job, both of you. That's a lot. That is a lot of caffeine. That's too much maybe for me. That's pretty crazy. Nice job, guys. Okay, let's do the last 5. The last 5. Okay, so we're going to do this last paragraph here. We're going to try and do it quickly because we're running out of time, but that's my fault. I'm sorry. Okay, something is, and so I'm going to be like filling in half the blanks here just to make it kind of quicker. Okay, number 13. F as O. Number 14. I, B, P. And number 15. C, T, the. Okay, so I filled out quite a few of this. Hopefully it helps a bit. Okay, so we're going to listen to the last little bit. Here we go. Ready in 3, 2, 1.
The powder is not regulated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Many doctors are concerned about whether the powder is safe. Toxicology expert Dr. Jason Russell warned that the product had the same risk factors as other energy supplements. He said there was a risk of increased blood pressure, insomnia, and increased heart rate. The HuffPost website said it was concerned that the product does not have an official ingredients list, so users do not know what is in it. The website recommended that people eat chocolate instead of sniffing it to make sure they do not suffer any health problems. Mr. Anderson said, "There are no health issues. It's been out 2-3 years. Everyone seems fine." This is Cynthia Hitz reporting from Pennsylvania in the United States.
Okay, that's a lot. So I'm going to do it one more time, okay? Let's do this, number 11 to number 15, one last time. All right.
Had the same risk factors.
Oops. Okay, so here we go. Oh, we got powder is not. Okay, yeah, we can start filling it out. So number 11, powder is not. Good job, both of you got it. Thank you. So the powder is not. Okay, so it looks like the powder is not regulated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. So that means we're not really sure if it's safe or not. It's not regulated. So the U.S. Food and Drug Company, or Drug Administration, they make sure everything is safe, but it's not regulated, so it could be dangerous. All right, so like I said, let's listen one last time. So number 12, 13, 14, and 15. Number 14 is especially a bit of a doozy, so let's give it a go. Here we are.
Administration. Many doctors are concerned about whether the powder is safe. Toxicology expert Dr. Jason Russell warned that the product had the same risk factors as other energy supplements. He said there was a risk of increased blood pressure, insomnia, and increased heart rate. The HuffPost website said it was concerned that the product does not have an official ingredients list, so users...
Okay. Oh dear, I forgot that there was more. Okay. So I totally forgot there is a back section. Oh dear. So let's get this part filled in quickly as we possibly can. Maybe after the break we can finish the rest of it. So, did you guys get number 12 or number 13 by chance? Or even 14 or 15? Type out your answers now and I'm gonna write them in. So yeah. Just go for it, go for it, go for it. All right, I'm just gonna put this listening at the right spot, so don't mind the sound.
Insomnia and increased heart rate. The HuffPost website said it was concerned that the product does not have an official ingredients list.
Okay, perfect. All right. Not seeing any answers yet. So people are concerned. All right, no idea. Okay, that's okay, don't worry. So for here, number 12 was people are concerned about weather. So weather is similar to if. So people are worried about, doctors are a bit worried about whether if this product is actually safe. It might be dangerous. Number 14, increased blood. Excellent. Yeah, that was tricky. Increased blood. Okay. Now this is a bit of a tricky one, so don't worry if you didn't get it. Increased blood pressure is the word I was looking for here. So increased blood pressure, it can be when your heart is beating too fast. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. It's not good if your heart beats too fast. It can really be damaging for your heart. So you got to be careful about increased blood pressure. And number 13, all right, so it was risk factors as other. Okay, so, and, all right, guys, we unfortunately have run out of time. We're gonna finish this in the third class. I would really like to continue doing this. So we'll do this in our last class, and then we're going to do Breaking News English after. Alrighty, so we'll take another 10-minute break, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Back. How you doing? Hope you had a nice break. All right, we're down to our last class. How are we feeling? We feeling good? We getting hungry? I know it's lunchtime, so you're at home. Feel free to grab a snack or a munchie while we do our class. I can't see you if you eat something, so it's totally fine. Okay, so like I said, I want to kind of finish the listening exercise. My apologies that we didn't finish it within the 50 minutes. I need to do some better time management. So let's just quickly go over the number 11 to number 15. So don't worry if you couldn't get all of the blanks in. All right, so I just want to explain from number 14 to 15. Okay, so the doctors, they're not sure if the powder is safe. And there is one doctor, he is a toxicology expert. So someone who is an expert in toxic things that you might eat or drink. So he warned, he said, okay, be careful. If you do this, if you snort chocolate powder, there is a risk that you could have increased blood pressure. And also, the HuffPost, which is a news website online, you might read it sometimes. It's a good place to read stuff. So they are worried, they're concerned that the product doesn't have an official ingredients list. So there's no list of ingredients. Like, what's in here? Is it really just chocolate, cocoa powder? Is that it? Or are there other things in there? Okay, so we're going to do the last three. We're going to fill in the last three blanks, and then we'll do a few comprehension questions. Okay, that's done. Number 16. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So once again, I'm going to be filling in part of these for you. So P, E, C. You might be able to guess what this one is. We've been saying this word a lot today. And number 18, A, N, H. Okay, so here we go. Last part of it. So 3 little blanks to fill in. Are you guys ready? So we're going to be starting from this sentence. The HuffPost said. So be ready to fill in number 16 pretty quickly, okay? Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
The HuffPost website said it was concerned that the product does not have an official ingredients list, so users do not know what is in it. The website recommended that people eat chocolate instead of sniffing it to make sure they do not suffer any health problems. Mr. Anderson said, "There are no health issues. It's been out 2-3 years. Everyone seems fine." This is Cynthia Hitz reporting from Pennsylvania in the United States.
All right. So I'm going to play that one last time. And hopefully you guys can fill in the rest of the blanks.
List.
All right, so here we go. One last time in 3, 2, 1.
HuffPost website said it was concerned that the product does not have an official ingredients list, so users do not know what is in it. The website recommended that people eat chocolate instead of sniffing it to make sure they do not suffer any health problems. Mr. Anderson said, "There are no health issues. It's been out 2-3 years. Everyone seems fine."
All right, that's it, guys. Fill in those blanks now. It's now or never. Okay, hopefully you guys were able to get some of these. Forgot to fill up on my water. Oh well. So let's see. So the HuffPost, a news site, they're concerned, they're worried that there are no list of ingredients. There isn't any list of ingredients. So What did we get here? Did we get any ideas, any thoughts? So usual, not usual, good try. So users. It sounds like usual, I know. So actually, I'm gonna erase some of these new words. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay. A user is someone who uses something. So this person is a user. He uses cocoa powder. So users do not. Users do not know what is inside here. And number 17. Okay, yes, people eat chocolate. Good. So because we don't know what is in this stuff, the expert says people should just eat the chocolate. Good job. Thank you, Gian. So yeah, maybe it's safer to eat chocolate. We don't know if this is safe or not. And all right. Yes, you got one of the words. No, thank you. All right. Now, Mr. Anderson, remember, he's the CEO of Coco Loco. And he says, no, there are no health issues. So the CEO who made this and he's selling it, he's like, no, it's totally fine. This is totally safe. No problem. So some people think, not a good idea. Doctors don't think it's a good idea. The CEO who's trying to sell this, he's like, good idea. Try it. Okay, so that was the listening exercise. Well done, guys. Good listening. Okay, so now I want to do some comprehension questions. We're not going to do every single one because we don't have much time. I just want to do like 4 to 5 comprehension questions. All right, so let's get rid of these. Okay. So this part might require a little bit of reading. So let's do number 1. Okay, so comprehension, that means to understand. Comprehension. So number 1, what is the product based on? So this is the product. What is it based on? So if you remember, at the beginning here, we have something. It says the product. The product is based on, what is it based on? What do you guys think? So you can find the answer up here. So just look for the product is based on. So what's to be based on? So based on. That basically means similar to made from or made out of. I think there's a picture up here that gives a very good hint. Raw cocoa beans. Exactly. It's based on raw cocoa beans. Thank you. Is it cocoa beans? Excellent. Good stuff. Y'all, so smart. Okay, we're going to do number 3. Sorry, we're not going to do all these questions. So number 3, what did the CEO initially think was a hoax? Okay, so he initially thought it was a hoax. Oops, hoax. So remember, hoax means like fake, not real. Now, what is it? What is he talking about? What does he mean? He initially thought it was a hoax. At first, he thought it was fake. What is it? What is he talking about? So this should be So look close to around, he initially thought it was a hoax. Maybe look at the sentence before. What does he say before the hoax sentence? Something to do with Europe. That's my hint. Something to do with Europe. See if you can fill in the answer. Okay. Okay, so let's get rid of number 1. And I'm going to put up number, let's do number 4. Okay. What did this say? All right, so I guess you're typing out that answer for number 3. Okay. He realized it had. Okay. So if you can't do number 3, that's fine. I'd like you to try number 4 if you can't do number 3. So what prospects did the CEO realize that the product had? So he realized it had prospects. What kind of prospects? What do you guys think? He realized it had. So this one comes first, and then afterwards this sentence comes. Yes, thank you. Good job. Yeah, so people snorting chocolate. Very good, exactly. You got it. So, yeah, he thought people snorting chocolate was fake. He thought it was a hoax. But then he tried it. He tried it and he realized it had some kind of prospects, some potential. So, prospect, the noun, this means potential, or like a promise. So for example, some people saw like Steve Jobs, he had some good prospects or some good potential in making Apple. All right, and let's see if you guys can do number 4. So I'll leave that open and let's do one more. Actually, you know what? This is our last one. We'll make this our last one, then we'll quickly do discussion. Okay. What do you guys think? Number 4. And let's see. Let's do the discussion. And I'm going to just pick a few. Number 6. And number 7. And number 8. Okay. All right, still not seeing an answer for number 4. So the answer for number 4 was commercial. Commercial prospects. So this means people can sell it. So basically he realized, oh, I can sell this to people and make a lot of money. So he realized that he could make a business from this. That's what it means by commercial prospects. Okay, good stuff, guys. So let's do the discussion. Just 3 questions and then we're going to move on. Okay, so this is basically talking about what did you think about this article? What are your thoughts? So let's do number 6. Would you try the chocolate powder? Would you try the chocolate powder? Yes or no? Okay. Would you try this? What do you think? Do you want to try or no, you don't want to try? There's no right or wrong answer. This is just your opinion. Me personally, I don't think I want to try. I really don't like the idea of putting stuff up my nose. I've only done this with water. Like I've had water go up my nose and it doesn't feel nice. I guess I've had dirt go up my nose too, but I don't like things getting in my nose. I think this would hurt. I feel like this would hurt. So I do not really want to try this, but I know some people would really like to try this, I'm sure. What are your thoughts? Do you think you would try it? No? Okay, so you're kind of on the same boat as me. That's totally fair. That's totally fine. It doesn't look comfortable. And number 7. Okay, I'm just going to put illegal ? Do you think this should be illegal? So illegal, that means against the law. You're not allowed to do it. But do you think this should be illegal? Yes or no? So for example, it's illegal to smoke in a building. You can't do it. Should this be illegal? What do you think? For me, I don't think it should be illegal necessarily. I think it should be up to people to decide if they want to do it or not. But maybe it should be illegal for like for children and maybe some teenagers. I don't think children should try it. Maybe legal for adults, but illegal for children. That's my opinion. But what's your opinion? What do you guys think? You can let me know. Again, there's no right or wrong answer. It's just your thoughts. And okay, so you think, yes, it should be illegal. That's totally fine. I totally understand that. Maybe it kind of is like drugs. It's a bit of a weird gray area, isn't it? And last question. Okay. Safety. So number 8, this is concerning safety. Would you worry about the safety of snorting chocolate powder? Would you worry about this? Are you scared? For me, yes, I'm concerned. I'm worried about how safe this is. One reason I don't want to try it, like the doctor said, there's no ingredient list. You could get some bad side effects. And yes, Ji-yoon, you say yes as well. Yeah, I think I'd be kind of worried about the safety. So yeah, that's snortable chocolate. Okay, last question. What did you think about this story? Were you surprised? Were you angry? Did it make you laugh or did you feel scared? How did you feel about this story? So yeah, when I read this story, personally, I thought it was a bit funny and I was surprised when I read this. Yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Okay, we're gonna move on from this and we're gonna be doing, okay, we can get rid of that now. We're gonna move on to our elective, Breaking News English. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay. So next, please pull out the Breaking News English article. And all right, doctors warn against. I was surprised. Okay, so you were surprised just like me when you read about snortable chocolate. I didn't know it was a thing until today. So yeah, surprise, surprise. Awesome. Thanks for your response, Ji-yoon. All right, so now we're moving on to this. Our title is Doctors Warn Against. Yes, I'm spelling that right. No, I'm not. Against. Okay, sorry. Against. Disinfectant. Disinfectant. as coronavirus cure. Coronavirus cure. Okay, so what is disinfectant? So a disinfectant, it's a spray you use to clean things or disinfect something. So you take it, you go, psh, 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 wipe it down, all better. Disinfectant. Disinfectant. So it's a cleaning product. It makes things clean because if people are touching dirty surfaces, they can get sick. So this can be important for cleaning objects. Now, here, this story is related to Donald Trump. We all know the man, we all know who he is, and he is talking about using disinfectant to cure coronavirus in people. Not spraying, but something else. He's talking about people maybe eating it or injecting it. Okay, so we are going to do this little reading here. Now, let's think of a few little questions to think about what we're reading just to prepare us. All right. Let's say, okay, number 1. Let me see. Okay, so how could disinfectant cure coronavirus? Coronavirus according to Trump. Okay, so Trump is gonna say something about using disinfectant. What does he say? What do you think he's gonna say about using this to cure coronavirus? And here's another question we can think about. Let's see. Now, what happens if you get disinfectant in your body? Okay, so if this disinfectant gets inside your body, what's gonna happen to you? So these are two comments that these are two questions that I would like us to take a look at while we're doing the reading. Okay. All right, are you ready? So I'm gonna read this out just one time. So I'm gonna read it out, and then let's see if we can try and answer these questions. And I'll try and draw some pictures too to kind of explain it. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Doctors warn against disinfectant as coronavirus cure. Doctors around the world have issued strong warnings for people not to use disinfectant to treat coronavirus. Their plea follows suggestions on Thursday by U.S. President Donald Trump that disinfectant could potentially be used to treat COVID-19. Okay, so here's what's going on. So here's Donald Trump. Here's my bad picture of him. So here he is, T for Trump. So this is what he said. So here are sick people with coronavirus. So this person has COVID-19. And he says disinfectant can be used to make them feel better. Ta-da! All better. That's what he's saying. What do you think about this? Do you think this can happen? Do you think we can actually get better from this? I don't know. Sounds kind of like a hoax. You remember this word, right? Sounds like a hoax. Okay. So, President Trump said, "I see the disinfectant where it knocks the virus out in 1 minute." Is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? It gets in the lungs and it does a tremendous number on the lungs. Okay, so what he's saying, how does it work? Essentially, what he thinks is that we can take this disinfectant, what we'll do, he's saying, make an injection. And then it can go in someone's arm. So this is a person who is sick. So put the injection, inject the disinfectant into the arms, and then you feel better. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. I really don't know. Another thing he's talking about is, he's also talking about, so once again, here's a sick person. Here are the lungs. And so there's coronavirus, they're infected. So he thinks maybe this can go into the lungs, clean the lungs, and then bye-bye COVID-19, all better. Okay, so what do you think about this? Do you think this is true? Do you think this will work? Yes or no? What do you guys think? Is this a good way to treat coronavirus? Should we inject it or should we spray it in our mouth to kill the virus? Do you think this is a good idea? What do you think? I'll let you type in your thoughts. All right. So on a table, if it's dirty, what you can do is, take a bottle of disinfectant, spray it on the table, and, it's all clean. And yeah, that's good. You can disinfect the table, but yes, okay, June, thank you. I think it's not true. Yes, good, thank you. Okay, so don't do this. Don't do this, guys. This is a really bad idea. So it's not true. This is a really awful idea. Okay, so, all right, so this kind of answers number 1. How could disinfectant cure coronavirus according to Trump? So he's basically saying, inject it, spray it, your lungs get clean, you're all better. So that's what Trump says. But what happens if you do this? Let's find out. Okay. On Friday, Mr. Trump said his comments had been made sarcastically. So sarcastically, so he said, that was a joke. I was kidding. I didn't actually mean that. So Trump is saying he said that as a joke. But was it a joke? Okay. The White House press secretary said the media took the comments out of context and ran with negative headlines. So newspapers, news channels, they saw this. When he said this, they're like, Whoa, that's crazy. And they took it seriously. Trump and the White House said it was a joke, but people from the media said, oh God, he's serious. He thinks we can do this. Okay, so here comes number 2. Okay, disinfectants are hazardous and toxic substances. They can be poisonous if ingested and have fatal consequences. Okay, so to ingest, this is a new word maybe. Ingest means to put in your body through eating. So if you ingest this, like if you eat or drink disinfectant, not good. Not really, really not good. Okay. All right. So maybe you guys can answer this question. What happens if you get disinfectant into your body? So what happens? Like if you inject it, you drink it, what happens? Can you guys tell me what happens? You can find, like here in the top of the second paragraph, it tells you like why it's bad. What do you guys think? You might be able to come up with your own answer as well, and that's totally fine. Excuse me. All right. Not good stuff if you eat it. What do you think's gonna happen? If this gets in your body, what's gonna happen to you? Feel free, anyone? Any answers? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna keep reading out the story in the meantime. Okay. Reckitt Benckiser, maker of the best-selling disinfectant Lysol, warned that its product should, under no circumstance, be injected or ingested. So basically, the company, so someone who makes this stuff, he said, don't eat it, don't inject it, please don't. The president of the American Medical Association also joined the chorus of concern regarding President Trump's comments. She said, "It is unfortunate that I have to comment on this, but people under no circumstances should ingest or inject bleach or disinfectant." Okay, so many people are saying don't do this. Like almost everybody is saying this. She added, "Rest assured, when we eventually find a treatment for or vaccine against COVID-19, it will not be in the cleaning supplies aisle." All right. And is passed away. Oh, okay, yes, Alejandro. So, yeah, you could say pass away. So future tense, we say pass away. So, yeah, maybe you will pass away, which means you will die. Blech. So, yeah, to pass away is a polite way of saying die. All right, I'm going to actually write that down on the board because I think it is a good expression. Okay. Okay, so pass away. Pass away means to die. And if you want to say past tense, he passed away. So P-A-S-S-E-D, passed away. Yeah. No worries, don't worry, it's fine. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for noticing that. Excellent. So yeah, pass away. So yeah, that means to die. Yeah, good job. So yeah, if you inject this or drink it, you could die. You could definitely pass away. Absolutely. And that is why everyone is saying, don't do this. So yeah, that was kind of a stupid thing for Donald Trump to say. Even if it was a joke. I don't know if it was a joke or not. Regardless, bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. So, All right, let's move on to true or false. We'll do that, and we might have a bit of time for synonym or discussion. We'll see. Get rid of this. Okay, this got so messy. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Okay. Cure. True or false? Okay. Let's see. Are you ready? Let's do A. Okay. The article said doctors in the USA have issued warnings. True or false? So this is going to be the very first sentence of the story. Doctors. So doctors in the USA have issued warnings. True or false? This is a bit of a trick question. It might not be as easy as it seems. What do you think? You could just write true or false. If it is false, maybe you could tell me why. But what do you think is the answer? And we'll do letter B as well. President Trump said disinfectant was an effective COVID-19 cure. True or false? So remember, this is what President Trump said. Did he say this or did he not say this? So do you think it's true or false for letter B? And we will do letter C. President Trump said he has a tremendous amount of lungs. True or false? So basically, here's Trump. He says he has a tremendous amount of lungs. So that means, there we go. He says he has a lot of lungs. True or false? Is that what he said? Or did he say something else? Okay. So I'm not seeing responses for any of these yet. I'll give you a couple more minutes or seconds. Okay. All right, so for letter A, the answer was actually false, believe it or not. So the wording is the tricky part. So the article said doctors in the USA have issued warnings, but actually it's doctors around the world is the correct answer. Doctors around the world. So not just the USA, but around the world. So that's why it's false. So yeah, a little bit tricky, like I said, but don't worry. Okay. And letter B, any thoughts? Okay, true. Yes, that is correct. Thank you. Good job. Donald Trump, he did say that disinfectant is effective against COVID-19 cure. He did say that, but it's not actually a good thing. He's lying. Okay. Or he's just really dumb. I don't know. Okay, and C. President Trump says he has a tremendous amount of lungs. True or false? And okay, yes, it's false. Thank you. Good. All right. So he didn't say he has a tremendous amount of lungs. So he didn't say this. He said, so cleaning disinfectant, it does a tremendous number on the lungs. So what does that mean? This is an expression. To do a tremendous number on something, that means to have a big effect or to do a lot of damage. So for example, me and my friends were hungry. So we have a bunch of pizza party. So maybe we order 10 pizzas, but we're so hungry, we eat a lot of them. And at the end, maybe there's like one pizza left. So we did a tremendous number on those pizzas. We ate a lot of those pizzas. Like we went from 10 to 1. So we did a tremendous number on those pizzas. So cleaning disinfectant would do a tremendous number on the lungs. So he thinks if you spray it into your mouth or drink it, it's going to clean your lungs really well and kill the coronavirus. That's what he thinks. But the reality is, it's not just going to clean your lungs, it's going to kill you. So, yeah. All right. How we doing, guys? We got about 9 minutes left. Almost done for the day. Okay, let's do a few more. Let's do letter E. I don't want to do all of these. We'll do letter E. And we'll do letter F. And we'll do letter H. Okay. So let's do these ones. So letter E. Ingesting. Remember ingesting, so that means eating or drinking. Ingesting disinfectants can be fatal. Do you guys know what fatal is? So fatal, this is an adjective. Basically, it means deadly or dangerous. It means it can kill you. So coronavirus it can be a fatal virus. It has killed people. So that is what fatal means. So ingesting disinfectants can be fatal. It can kill you. True or false? I'd like you guys to type in. You can just type true or false. That's it. Okay. And letter F. A disinfectant maker warned people not to inject it. And true, we have an answer. Thank you for your answer, June. So yeah, E is true. It can be dangerous if you ingest these. And F, true or false? So disinfectant maker warned people not to inject. Don't do it, they said. And letter H. The AMA president. Okay, so AMA, what does that mean? So AMA equals American Medical Association. Okay, so this association, they know a lot of things about medicine, drugs, and health. So these people, they said, the president of this association said, vaccines would not be available in the cleaning supplies aisle. So, for example, here's a supermarket. And here we go. These are aisles. Okay, that's a bad picture, sorry. Okay. So in the supermarket, you have an aisle for food, drinks, and cleaning. This is where you can get cleaning supplies. Okay, so the president of the American Medical Association said, so vaccines for COVID-19, you're not going to find them at the supermarket. That's what they said. Is that true or false? Did they say that? All right, and for F, we got another true. Good. So yeah, basically, disinfectant maker said, guys, don't inject it. It's dangerous. Okay. Now, So just answer H and we'll be done with the true or false. Any thoughts? Any answers? Oh. All right, hopefully you guys got the idea of this supermarket thing. Food aisle, drinks aisle, cleaning products aisle. You're not going to find the COVID-19 vaccine here. So they said that. Was that true or false? All right. And, okay, we got to answer true. Good. Yeah, they did say that. They said, no, you're not going to find the COVID vaccine in the cleaning aisle. You're going to get it at the doctor's office, at the hospital, or like in the medication section, not in the cleaning products section. Okay, good job, guys. Thank you for your participation. Okay, so let's finish off with some, let me take a look. Okay, let's do synonym match. Synonym match. We're not going to do all of these. We're just going to do a few. So, for example, synonyms, you have the word start. What's a synonym for start? Begin. To start. To begin. These two things have a very similar meaning, or they mean the same thing. That is a synonym. So let's do that for, all right, number 1, issued. Okay, so what is a synonym for issued? On the left side, you have a bunch of words. One of them has the same meaning as issued. So I'd like you to type in the answer now if you could. Don't worry if you don't get it correct. It's totally fine. No shame. And let's do, what else? Let's do number 4. Tremendous. Tremendous. And we'll do one more. Circumstance. Number 7. Circumstance. Okay. Let's see if you guys can guess the best synonyms for these 3. Go ahead. Last 3 minutes. Now's the time. Issued. What's the synonym for issued? Jian, do you have an idea for this one? A good synonym? What's a similar word to issued on this side here? And yeah, Alejandro, do you know a synonym for tremendous from this side? Any ideas, guys? 2 minutes left. Let's finish this water. Okay. All right, guys. Is it a bit tricky? Is it a bit difficult? Don't worry. Let's see. Issued. Okay. So this is made of 2 words. That's my big hint there. Begins with an S. And tremendous. No thoughts? Okay. So huge. Thank you. Good. All right. Oh, is it a little difficult? Okay. Sorry. That's okay. Don't worry. So issued. The synonym for issued is sent out. So when doctors issue a warning, they send out a warning. So usually people issue a message. They send a message to everybody. So doctors are saying, hey, Don't inject disinfectant. It's dangerous. So that's what issue means. It means to send out something. And huge, tremendous, thank you very much. So huge, tremendous, same meaning. And circumstance. Did anyone get circumstance? That's okay if you didn't. So circumstance is situation. All right, so for example, COVID-19 is a difficult situation. It's a difficult circumstance. All right, guys, we are out of time, unfortunately, but I would really like to thank you so much for joining in today. It was lovely to have both of you here in class. Tomorrow, Alan will be here, and I think he's going to prepare you for your quiz, so I'll wish you the best of luck. I'll be here on Tuesday. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.